77 WABC. Welcome to Living Better with Laura Smith. It is the show that lets you connect with the experts. And here we are. We're live. And we invite you to call in, get in on the conversation, get your questions answered. It's that kind of a show. We like to make sure that you come away with something, so to speak. And today is no exception. On this Thanksgiving weekend, we hope you are all well and have had a wonderful time with your families. And our hearts and prayers go out to the families that have been affected by this horrible train crash this morning. I want you to know that at 4:30 we will be coming in with a report from the NTSB. They will be updating everyone on what is going on again with the Metro North crash this morning. That's happening at 4:30, and we'll keep you up to date with the news at the top of the hour as well. But great to be here today. As the Thanksgiving weekend winds down, and hopefully you survived Black Friday or didn't even get involved, unless you were buying a car, of course. And so today I welcome back to the show. Once a month we talk cars here, and we have been doing this ever since the beginning of the Living Better show, and it has really been quite wonderful. And I got a text message from Brian Benstock about a week ago saying that somebody had driven all the way from far away in New Jersey and came to Woodside, Queens to Paragon because they had heard the show. So in Brian's stead today, we have the general sales manager of Paragon Honda and Acura in Woodside, Queens, the #1 Honda and Acura dealership, not only in New York, not only in the Northeast, not only in the United States, but in the world and on the planet. They are the most successful dealership. They're doing things right there. They're taking such good care of people that they are really the go-to place. And lucky enough for us, it's in our backyard. So happy to have you back, Jason Graciano.
Well, it's nice to be here. Thank you so much, Laura. And again, a happy Thanksgiving to everybody. And hopefully everybody's having a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving weekend. Like you said, Black Friday just passed. Black Friday was amazing. The showroom was jam-packed.
Were they? So obviously people buy, TVs and get their Christmas presents and stuff. Good time to buy a car?
It's a great time to buy a car, an absolutely great time. And Cyber Monday, which is coming up tomorrow, we expect a huge, huge response for that as well.
So tell us the kind of deals that you're offering, because I know that they are going to go, the deals at the dealership are going to go through Cyber Monday, which is tomorrow, end of day. What kind of great perks and discounts can people look for in buying a car, especially right now at the end of the year, right? All the 2013s are disappearing.
Absolutely. We got a combination of whether it's the clearance or we have the Happy Honda Days, which they have a huge event. Also at Paragon, you can get a Civic for $99 a month, which is ludicrous. It's as low as it's ever been. You get an Accord for $169, brand new 2014. On the Acura side, you get the flagship car, which is the RLX, for only $439 a month, and that's an absolute gem of a car.
It's your high end luxury.
It's the high end luxury car for only $439. It's amazing.
That is incredible. I have the ILX, which I absolutely love. It's a sportier version of the RLX, but it's just so elegant, and it's such a beautiful car. It's such a heavy car. I feel like I'm driving safely in my ILX. But so for $439, I mean, really, that's not much more than the models that aren't as high end as that. So
yeah, it's the best bang for your buck. It's absolutely the best value for your money right now in the market.
And I know that because it's from Black Friday until the end of Cyber Monday, you have this no money down for 90 days.
Well, we have no monthly payments for 90 days because we understand something that since the holidays, Black Friday, we have Christmas coming up, and we have all sorts of holidays coming up. People are going to be Christmas shopping. So one of the things that they may be reluctant to do is go and shop for a car because they don't want to make the monthly payments. So what we're doing is we're extending those for 90 days because we understand that you're buying gifts now, and then in January what happens? You get the credit card bill for those gifts that you were buying in December. So we're extending that up until February. No payments up until February.
That's wonderful. That's a really great perk. Now, what kind of deals are you getting on the clearance for the 2013 right now? That must be incredible, because now they really need to make room for these brand new cars for the new year. So are they going for the same price, or the 13s? Or
well, on the Civic, that's the reason that they're $99, because they're 2013s, and we're getting ready to get the shipment of the 2014s coming in. So it's absolutely the time to buy right now.
But these are still, and that was an award-winning car. Your Honda Accord was apparently like the top award-winning car last year.
Yep.
For all sorts of features and ways and safety and everything, Consumer Reports and everything. It's just such an amazing. I mean, $99 a month. Honestly, I can't.
You're talking about $3 a day.
You can't listen.
Yeah.
Women pay more to get their nails done in New York than $99 a month. It's really amazing. Plus, you get all that cool stuff like the Bluetooth and everything. So tell us what else is going on. It's because it's winter. You know what? I took my Acura in the other day. It needed an oil change, and they were doing this really cute thing where you bring in an unwrapped gift for a child for Toys for Tots, and they help you with it. And I know you're good friends with my friends in Larchmont. I got my car at Paragon, but Brian's good friend Kenny down in Larchmont Acura, he takes care of me because it's literally a block from my house. So I took it in for what I thought was going to be winterizing it, and they were like, "No need to winterize. It's like old school." So is that true? I mean, I know there is some things that you probably should check for in the winter.
Well, there's some things that traditionally people would normally do. It's gotten much easier, but there are still certainly things that a list of things that you need to do during the winter time that you normally wouldn't do, or be as precautious during the summer or the night season. Some of the things are like making sure you keep your gas tank as close to full as possible.
Now, why is that? It's because heaven forbid you run out of gas and it's
you run out of gas.
outside.
You got gas stations are closed, or if you're just stuck in the middle of a highway or nowhere, and you got to have your car on and you're running out of gas. That's not a good thing.
Right. So keep it up to full.
As close as full as possible.
Okay.
Always.
What else?
You always want to make sure that your wipers and your wiper fluids, if wiper fluids is full and you have your wipers are working good, because you've been in some bad weather. We've all been in some bad weather when it's snowing or when it's raining and snowing, where you can't see anything out of your front windshield. And if you have some windshield wipers that are just no good, it's going to make it much more difficult for you. So make sure you always have some good windshield wipers. And you can go up to half a tank of that wiper fluid in one bad storm, just because you're using it so often to clean out.
Now, what about antifreeze? Right, that used to be. I remember my parents used to make sure the antifreeze is.
Yeah, it's super important. When you go for your regular service, they'll make sure that the antifreeze is full or as full as it needs to be, so you can make sure that. Just in case, you never know what's going to happen. We could have no bad weather. We could have no really, really bad storms, but we also can. So you want to make sure you're ready for it.
What about tires? I remember also the snow tire chain. Like my father would, make sure our snow tires were. Do we do that anymore?
Well, yeah, actually, they do have snow tires, and there was actually some good articles that were up, and Honda posted up for the CRV and also for some of the other SUVs for some winter tires, which actually make a huge difference as far as distance to stop. It's almost double the distance to be able to stop on a CRV going at the same speed. So it's also very, very important to get yourself some winter tires. If you don't want to get winter tires, at least do a rotation. Get a tire rotation so you can be able to get front tires in the back tires in the front, just to make it a little bit better.
Okay. And this whole four-wheel drive thing, remember that was so big back then? Everybody was buying an SUV because there was going to be snow. But I heard that the cars these days, that my car, for example, the Acura ILX, is an all-wheel drive, right?
Yes.
Isn't that what it is? So tell us, is that still considered safe in snow?
Absolutely. It's what's real-time all-wheel drive. So what happens is once you're driving, you're traditionally in the front-wheel drive mode. But when there's any sort of slippage, any sign of the car starting to maybe understeer or oversteer, it automatically kicks into all-wheel drive. Versus remember the little lever that was on the side where you had to kick it into four-wheel drive, and you were either always in four-wheel drive or always in two-wheel drive.
Yes.
So you needed to do one or the other. The car just does it automatically for you.
Automatically now.
Does it automatically.
It's really amazing. Something the other day, 3 times in the last month, I parked my car in a garage here near the radio station. And I would turn the lights off when I, left my car and gave the keys, because the guys on the 6th floor, they always park it. 3 times in the last month, I have come in 11 to 12 hours later, and my lights are on. So they think that they're turning my lights off and being diligent when they're actually turning them off when I'm gone and leaving them on all day. I have been so amazed. Not once has my battery. Back in the old days, if you left your lights on for 12 hours, you're done.
You're done.
I would have been stuck sleeping in that parking garage at 1 o'clock in the morning. Not so anymore. These cars are amazing.
They are amazing, and they figured that that's one of the keep problems to people having the battery die out. So they sort of figured out a way to make that the system, the lighting system, not drain out the battery, not consume so much energy. And speaking about batteries, also something you want to make sure you do for winter. When you stop by your service department and make sure that your battery is fully charged, that you have a good battery just in case anything happens and you're stuck on the side of the road, you'll be able to have a good battery.
Thank you. Good stuff. Great tips as we head on into the winter on this Thanksgiving weekend. Can't believe we were just talking about it and everyone was gearing up for it, and now we're already, well, I don't know about you, but I'm wearing my loose pants today. Great to be here with Jason Graciano. He's the General Sales Manager of Paragon Honda and Acura in Woodside, Queens, the #1 dealership of its kind in the world. And when we come back, feel free to call us up here at the radio station, 800-848-9222, because we can, Jason can definitely, ask what you're driving, and if you're thinking of maybe trading it in or leasing or buying or getting a certified pre-owned car, Jason's the guy that can help you out with every aspect. It doesn't matter if you're driving a Honda or an Acura. This is just the guy that will help you out no matter what with your car. So give us a call here. Also give Paragon a call at 1-800-PARAGON, P-A-R-A-G-O-N, or go to ParagonCars.com. We'll be right back after this. It's Living Better with Laura Smith. Don't go away.